Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get right into RLCS recap for League Play Week 7. Alright, so you guys already know what we're starting with. Let's get into the standings and results from Week 7. So, in North America, we had Cloud9 versus the Sonics. This was one of the most exciting series of the day. The Sonics took the first two games, and then Cloud9 turned it around and reverse swept, with Fireburner subbing in for Torment in the final game to take the series. And then we had Space Station against Rogue, and Space Station swept. Then we had the Sonics versus Flight, and the Sonics took that 3-1. Then we had Cloud9 versus Ghost, and Cloud9 swept. And then we have the Knights versus E United, which went in favor of the Knights 3-2. And the most exciting match of the day, G2 versus NRG. In a close series, NRG took it in Game 5, so it was 3-2. And if we look at the standings, we can see that Space Station Gaming is currently number 1, the only team 6-1. Then we have both the Sonics and NRG sitting with a record of 6-2. Then G2 is 5-2. Cloud9 and Ghost are 4-4. The Knights are 3-5. E United and Rogue are 2-6, and Flight is 1-7. Moving over to Europe, we can see the first match of the day was Dignitas versus Endpoint, and Dignitas took that 3-1. Then we have Reciprocity versus TSM, and Reciprocity won that one 3-1. Then we have Singularity versus Endpoint, which went 3-2 in favor of Singularity. Then we have Dignitas versus Veloce, and Veloce lost that to Dignitas 2-3. Then we have Barcelona versus AS Monaco, and Barcelona took that 3-2. And the final match of the day was Vitality versus Mouse, and Vitality took that 3-1. Now looking up at the leaderboard, or standings, we can see that both Vitality and Dignitas are 7-1, Barcelona 5-2, then we have Veloce and Reciprocity being 5-3, and their game differential is also tied, and then we have Mouse 4-3, Singularity 3-5, Endpoint 2-6, TSM 1-7, and AS Monaco 0-8. So let's see, who are they playing this week? Hopefully they can get a win against... They're playing Singularity. Hopefully AS Monaco can get their first win of the season. If AS Monaco does really well in this last series and gets a win, and TSM does really bad in their last match, it is possible they'll get out of last place. But we'll see how it goes. Now let's get into the top 5 plays of the week. Starting with North America, in play number 5, we have a infield pass from Cloud9 to take an overtime game win against the Sonics.
There just on time. Yeah, great play by Squishy, and he's actually still going. That's the gimmick, and that's the win. Just like that, Squishy takes the ball one end of the field to the other, and he finds Gimmick in the middle. It's one of the oldest partnerships, and they're looking like previous season versions of themselves with that kind of play. 25 seconds is all it took for Cloud9.
In play number 4, we have a solo dribble play by Dapper against Flight.
Wants to get back to it, but it will be sent down to the corner. Well handled on defense. Dapper flips by one, and Dapper, the god on the 1v1. Sonics up.
I mean, this is a nostalgic play for me because, you know, seeing Dapper hit him with the jukes and the dribbles on the offensive side, that is what I love to see from him. Dapper, you know, he's previously been known as one of the best 1v1 players, and he shows here why he was so confident, so good in every 1v1 match.
In play number 3, we have a double tap by AJ against E United.
He's now out of boost in the midfield. Ajax with the challenge. Now AJ onto the backboard. He'll have the second touch for free. Tucks it in, gets it past the defenders, and the Knights have the lead.
AJ, what a shot. Free sailing, rolled his. That was tough. And you know why it was tough? Because it was unsavable. Because AJ just drilled that to the back post. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
Play number 2 is Justin with an air dribble bump against G2 in game number 5.
Now with an extension to Justin. He'll look to pass it over the top of Rizzo. Goes for the bump
there
on
it is.
Chicago. Holy cow, he's back, folks.
Justin, what an air carry with space. short hop. Goodbye, Chicago. Oh, we're back.
Oh my goodness. Feels like Champions Field all over again for Season 8.
And the top play of the week from North America is a team play from the Knights, starting with an air dribble over to a double tap against E United.
We've had fireworks on both ends so far.
Yeah, definitely a quick start. Not done yet.
Hey.
Reynolds will turn in the first one, and there you go. He said he's a big difference maker, and he scores the goal.
Finds the double tap off the pass. Knights looking hot. They started with that first offensive drive. We're able to hold off Hoxer's 0-degree shot and then immediately fly back. 30 seconds into the game, we've already got our first goal.
And in Europe, play number 5 is a controlled solo play by Magnus against Reciprocity.
They're keeping possession, solid passing around the ball. Mixing up a little bit, but how are you going to defend against Magnus, who's really feeling on fire right now?
Look at that, just plays it off of his butt.
Wow.
And finds a
What a
second
touch.
touch to beat Chaussette. Well done to Magnus.
And he spun his card to perfectly get that soft hit, like you said, off the back, and keeping that control and that possession to where it's a lot closer to him so he can get the second touch. Magnus.
Play number 4 is a goal line redirect versus Veloce by Violent Panda.
He has the save, but how long does it matter? Violent Panda, what a shot off the post! Calculated, spelled Violent Panda.
Calculated. He flipped into it. He flipped.
Yes, that is calculated.
He found himself there in that situation, tangled on the post like so many of us have been. We've all been there.
Play number 3 is a backwards redirect assist by Astral to Violent Panda, who finished the goal against Veloce.
Boost and the ball potentially, but as soon as he turned off, Astral made a pay, and he almost does it again. Violent Panda slips it in, and Dignitas march right back into the lead.
Disgusting from Astral. He goes upside down, flips into it as well. You see a lot of those ghost touches where people go upside down, they just wait for the ball. No, Astral flips into that, gets it so much more pace, gives it more pace, and then gives his teammates the opportunity to clean it up. Violent Panda.
Play number 2 is a clutch ceiling shot by Scrub against Vitality in overtime.
These two teams, Scrub Killer now has got K-Op in his sights, chooses to go for the boost. He's got options, he's got time. Speed is not needed because Scrub Killer will rinse the entire defense.
Okay, we wondered if Scrub was going to come out hot in game 1. Well, there's your answer. He just picked up that ball in defense, nipped it past the first defender, and he just makes a beeline for the ceiling and places the shot perfectly. That is outrageous.
And play number 1 is a great passing play by Mouse Sports against Vitality.
20 seconds, Cook's here. Running as far as K-Op, follow up from Speed, he drops it over. 1, 2, 3. Speed will offer a lifeline to Mouse Sports.
That is fantastic play by Speed and Cux. You know, we were asking them to maybe look for the pass instead of the shot a bit more often. Well, that was definitely 2 passes that could have easily been shots.
Now it is time for the CSK Pirate Rocket League Fact of the Week. Take it away.
In the early concepts of Rocket League, there were originally drivers behind the wheels of the cars.
Thank you, CSK. Now let's get into our player spotlight. And I had to do it, guys. This week it goes to Fireburner. I know he got the Week 7 MVP, but I had to cover his amazing game. Cloud9 continued their insane tear across North American RLCS with a reverse sweep against the Sonics. Fireburner was their clutch playmaker in Game 5 and scored in overtime to take this amazing series as he subbed in for Torment. Alright, so our first player spotlight clip is great team pressure against the Sonics with Fireburner to take the finishing goal.
Shots for Squishy, and now Fireburner opens the scoring. Is this the script that you've all been waiting for, or is this the script?
Your eyes do not deceive you. Cloud9 on the verge of a reverse sweep, scored by their substitute and coach, Fireburner.
In this second play, we have Fireburner getting some great saves.
Squishy. It's just so many times we've got 2v1s coming from Sonics. Gimmicks past another player, but Dapper immediately there. Sonic's going to be hard to beat twice as Dapper goes for the shot and Fireburner picks up his 3rd save of the game.
And the final player spotlight clip is Fireburner getting a doomsy dish in the most clutch moment, overtime of Game 5 to take the series.
Fire! He puts it in! You could not write a better script, Shogun. He has done it, and Cloud9, they are still in the RLCS season.
Well, the Sart BC player with an ode to another, a doomsy dish to finish us off in this series. Cloud9 not only reverse sweep, but they do it with their sub and their coach. Fireburner comes in and picks himself up an MVP medal in this overtime. Johnny boy, welcome to the RLCS, mate.
Alright, let's look at the Week 8 matches and go through my predictions. Starting with North America, first match is Rogue versus Flight. I think this one depends on how each team is playing, but I think Rogue will take this one 3-2. Then we have G2 versus the Sonics. This is going to be a great series right here. If both of these teams are playing top caliber, it's going to be very close. I think G2 will take it 3-2. Then we have Space Station Gaming versus E United. I think Space Station will take it 3-1. And then we have NRG versus Ghost Gaming. I think NRG will take that 3-1. And then we have Space Station versus G2. So many of these matches are going to be great to watch, but I think Space Station will take this one 3-2. And then the final match of the day is the Knights versus Cloud9. And I think Cloud9 will take this one 3-1. Now, moving over to Europe, we can see we can see that the first match of the day is Mouse versus Endpoint, and I think Mouse will take that one 3-1. Then we have Barcelona versus TSM, and I think Barcelona will take that 3-1. Then we have AS Monaco versus Singularity. Now, if AS Monaco plays anything like they did last week against Barcelona, I think AS Monaco will take the series, but if not, Singularity will win. But I'm going to say AS Monaco is still playing like they did last week, so they'll take it 3-2. And then we have Barcelona versus Mouse. I think Barcelona will take this one 3-2. Definitely will be a good series to watch there. And then we have Veloce versus Vitality, the V teams. I think Vitality will take this one 3-2. And then we have Reciprocity versus Dignitas, and I think Dignitas will take this one 3-1. And that is all with my predictions. Let's get into the news that has happened this week. So with this first bit, if you watched this past weekend's stream, you probably saw. But anyway, on March 13th, Johnny Boy tweeted, "Really excited to announce I will be joining the casting crew for RLCS Season 9 for the remainder of the season. Huge thanks to RL Esports for the opportunity." So now we have the two EU boys, Shogun and Johnny Boy. And what a casting duo they are. It was great to see them last weekend, and it'll be great to see them for the rest of the season. And now we have a tweet from Alpha Console. So on March 13th, they tweeted, "Thank you all for your support this past 3 years. It's been a fun ride." And they have a picture with a more detailed message from their Discord server. They say, "Hey everyone, we are sad to announce that this has come to an end. It has been a long time coming, but at this point, developer motivation is at an all-time low, and as a result of some insurmountable changes, we have decided to discontinue Alpha Console. We have spent over 3 years developing and maintaining this program, but it is time for the team to move on. Fortunately for our users, there is an alternative mod to use called Bacchus Mod. Currently, Bacchus Mod has most of our features and a plugin system for other devs to create their own, as well as many awesome training and QOL features to try out. The features that Alpha Console has that are currently missing from Bacchus Mod are server-sided titles, custom banners, and our custom texture support. We will be looking into the possibility of working with the Bacchus Mod team to bring these features into their program, but nothing is guaranteed. If you are interested, check out their site at bacchusmod.com and their Discord, and they have the link. This is the end of Alpha Console, but hopefully you'll stick around to see where we go from here. Thank you for 3 years of memories." And then there's the invite to the Bacchus Mod server. So, sadness, but at least we have Bacchus Mod, so we'll still have item mods. Alpha Console was a great program, and they helped the community out a lot. John Sandman replied to the tweet, "Appreciate everything you have done for the community." So I'm sad to see them go, but it's nice that they're working with Baka's Mod to get all of the unique features that Alpha Console had. But that is all the news I have for you guys this time. Comment down below your favorite RLCS team. Everyone, make sure to stay safe with this virus going around. Hopefully it will be over soon. Thank you for watching. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit that button. And if you are, be sure to click that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. I will see you guys next week for RLCS recap of League Play Week 8.